Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Martinez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking to play him in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bruno Fernandes picks it up from the goal kick. Vitinha. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Vitinha. Still goalless at the moment. Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mainoo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Dorgu. Mount driving on and making good progress. Oh, well measured. And Bomo, he's chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brilliantly cut out. Barcola. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bomo. He's found a way through. Oh, Bomo! Just too high.
And Bomo most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger. Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Chance, surely! And it's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dorgu. And it's Mount. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
And Bomo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Mazraoui. Nicely spread. Shaw cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Ruiz. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Bruno Fernandes. Bomo on 2 now and looking for 3. Nicely weighted ball. Fabian Ruiz. That's destined for the flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Menu. Burmo. Spread to the right. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Mount.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out towards the right wing. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Mount. And Burmo receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mazraoui to Martinez. Menu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. An uncompromising challenge. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mazraoui. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's delightful. And Burmo. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 76 minutes is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
He's having a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Well, played right into his path. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zaire Emery. Beraldo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dembele's delivery.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu. 2 minutes to be added on. Menu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Burmo gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're very much on the way now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Sabani. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Dembele. Now Beraldo. Shaw cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Ahmad. Mount. And Burmo. That's destined for the flank. That is good strength. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Obama! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And this is Dembele. Mazraoui. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Shaw. Now Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Barcola. Oh, cracking ball. Ahmad. Now Mazraoui. And it's Mount. Kvaratskhelia is the guilty party there. Martinez. Maguire. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Mount. Now Diallo. Burmo looking to add to his goal. He might be in here! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcola. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shoots! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ahmad. Good, strong midfield running here. Distributed tidily. So what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Menu. Might be danger here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mazraoui carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a sharp pass. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way. Big chance! And here's Mount. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Beraldo. Barcola, who's set up one goal so far, sends it crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Mount. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Beraldo. And it's Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marquinhos. Mbomo. The ball has bounced loose now. Fabian Ruiz. Now Beraldo. Zaire Emery.
649.
Now Beraldo. And it's Vitinha. And Marquinhos. And this is Dembele. Space for him to turn and look. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Kvaratskhelia plays it. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Maguire. Martinez. And that's a dangerous ball. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Ahmad. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 19,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He can run onto that. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Dembele. Goes looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Menu. Dorgu. Looking to play him in. Barcola. He's found a way through. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Just 5 minutes left. Aimed beyond the defence.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
I think we're just about done here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
there will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Looking for the run. Shaw. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. Burmo is onto this. Looking for options for movement. And it's gone back to the keeper. Mazraoui. And Burmo. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's in a great position here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think Luke Shaw is a player who can really thrive here, Peter. I expect a lot of long diagonal passes from that deep left position, and he can make those long busting runs looking to provide cutbacks. So we've got a ball shifter and a chance creator all in one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Menu. And the pass is intercepted. Maguire spots it and intercepts.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Barcola. Great vision. That has been cut short. That's destined for the flank. Beraldo. And it's Ruiz. And this is Dembele. Maguire, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Now it's Mount. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Mount. Menu. And he cuts out the supply. That is good strength. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That pass has been well intercepted. Fabian Ruiz, Lisandro Martinez, kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, what a mistake! Dembele. Kvarat, it's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Martinez. Barcola going forward. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Ruiz. Backward it goes. Burmo. That's good running with the ball. Zabani wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Menu. Now Dorgu. And Burmo. Mount. And it's Menu. Here's Shaw. Dorgu. And it's Mount. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The less said about that pass, the better. Maguire. That's Mount. Burmo. Now it's Mount. Ahmad. And it's Mount. Dorgu. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. Ahmad. And it's Mount to Bruno Fernandes. Burmo. And he's lost his man here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Marquinhos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mount. And Burmo. Ahmad shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mount. Diallo in acres of space out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Maguire. To Martinez. Shaw. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Dembele. Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes. And it's Menu. Menu powering forward here. And he plays one through. And Burmo receives it in a wide position.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Burmo. Now Mazraoui. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, right place, right time. Menu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, it's Dembele. That is lovely.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to...
Decent chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, again there's no way through. That is good alertness. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've... Dembele! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. Just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mazraoui. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked. Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu. And it's Shaw. That's the throw. Mazraoui. Ahmad. Great vision. It's a promising position. That is lovely. And he's gone backward here. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Bruno Fernandes! And again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Mount. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Dembele. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's forced to go back. Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mount. It's a pretty loose pass. Maguire. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot a goal! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. That is great defending, so alert. Mbomo, big chance! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Fabian Ruiz plays a sharp little ball here. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide. He is through here. Dorgu. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Shaw. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Menu. He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 3 minutes added
We are
time.
into stoppage time. Fabian Ruiz. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Dorgu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shaw. Menu. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. Fabian Ruiz. Mazraoui. And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. Has a look and plays it forward. Dorgu
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Menu. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here.
The attendance
Now
for
it's
this match
Ahmad.
was
Nicely spread.
70,987.
He's picked his way through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bruno Fernandes. Spread neatly. Kvaratskhelia. This is Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Dorgu. Dorgu getting forward. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Space for him to turn and look. And here's Ahmad. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. And that has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. Maguire spots it and intercepts. Martinez. Shaw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's Mount.
Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
In with the challenge, Mount.
Menu.
Manchester United very much running into the last chance salute. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United, after 83 minutes, is number 19, Mbumo.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets a good foot in there.
Zabani.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Tries to play it through. Vitinha. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We're up and running then. Pass is just off target. Bruno Fernandes. And Burmo in with the challenge. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Mazraoui tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Mazraoui. Mount. Shaw. Dorgu. For Shaw. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dorgu. The ball has bounced loose now. Played out to the left flank. And it's Mazraoui. Menu. Oh, cracking shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vitinha. Beraldo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Marcola receives... Oh, great chance! There's the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Beraldo. That's a little off target. Ahmad. And that has left him in a heap. Zaire Emery. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's got away. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Spread to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele! And needless to say, that... And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And please welcome our lads to
Manchester
the field.
United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Goes for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
48 minutes is
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ahmad, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking tidy in possession here. Dembele. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, look at the space here. Backward it goes. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fabian Ruiz.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on... Bakula!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal, tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, give it a... Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, and the shot! Zaire Emery is there, and he can get that clear.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ahmad. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And he skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Fabian Ruiz gets a foot in here. Fabian Ruiz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, he's given it away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, this could be a chance. Marquinhos pokes it out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Burmo. Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has not gone well. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this?
Lisandro Martinez
Deals with that
shooting chance! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It's come to nothing. Shaw, deftly out wide. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead.
It's hit the upright. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mazraoui. Ahmad. And it's Mount. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. This looks promising.
Decent chance! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a threat. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Manchester United are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Mount. But where it came from. Shot could be... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kvaratskhelia. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Beraldo. And it's Ruiz. Dorgu. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Barcola. Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Fabian Ruiz. Good read, needed to be. Ahmad. Pressing high and with purpose. Dorgu. Burmo. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Burmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dorgu. Now it's Mount. And Burmo is onto this. And Burmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he latch onto this? He's got away. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. Shaw. Dorgu. And it's Mount. Burmo. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. And he skips past his man. He's found the way through. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every...
Big chance! That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please welcome everyone.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's Dembele! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Menu. And here's Ahmad. We saw the... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
The chance to pull further clear. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Fabian Ruiz.
Spread it left. Some resolute defending there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Dorgu. Now Menu, clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Shaw gathers from the goal kick. Beraldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread to the right. Barcola. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Shaw. He's picked his way through.
The attendance for this
They
match
get a throw in.
71,550.
And it's Menu. Driving forward. Always goal side. Oh, just a kick. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, what has happened here?
Fabian Ruiz.
Receives it in a good position here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Ahmad. Mount.
Bruno Fernandes.
And Burmo. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo. And it's Mount. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele.
Played down the flank.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shaw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Burmo. He's had it taken off him. And Burmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Fabian Ruiz.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Menu. Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Oh, that's a key interception. Beraldo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's found a way past. Menu. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Ruiz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Menu.
Bruno Fernandes.
Shaw. Dorgu. Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And that will be the final act. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Burmo picking up the Man of the Match award and